Hello, I'm Claire Louise Hay from BeHealing.com, and this is the energy update for all signs for Wednesday the 24th of May 2023. I hope you're doing well. I have a live show 3 times a week here on YouTube called Psychic Cafe. Give mini reads in there. Would love to give you a mini read. You can book yourself in beforehand for those mini reads. I'll pop a link for it in the description box below and also on up there too. You can come live, but you don't need to come live. If you can't make it, don't worry about it. I'll do your mini read right at the start of the show, and I'll send you a link to the show so you can watch the replay and your mini read in there. If you're interested in a private reading with me, they're available from my website, BeHealing.com. You can find a link for that in the description box below and also one up there too. Get them out within 48 hours if you're ordering them. If it says it's sold out, it's just sold out for the day. Do check back a day or so later. So what's in the energies for everybody today, Wednesday, hump day? We've got growth, we're growing. Okay, a day of growth, learning something. We've got connection here. Growth in connections, perhaps. You might be meeting somebody new or a community kind of a thing going on. Able to do more for your community, perhaps. What else? Ambition. Could be getting ambitious. As you are doing more for your community, whether that's your community like in your local village or city or wherever it is, the people around you, or whether it's like an online community, you might be doing more and be experiencing growth in that today, which makes you even more ambitious to reach even higher and reach more people and do more in the world. Pretty cool. Sounds like a good hump day to me. Tell us more, guides. What's up? 5 of Wands, feeling competitive, feeling like driven to reach higher and go further. Bigger, stronger, better. The Fool, wanting to start something new or take a risk, start something new off. Queen of Swords, having boundaries. And also the Page of Cups. But Page of Cups is the energy of kind of fantasy about the future, a very positive kind of a feeling card there. So let's get deeper into all of this. The 5 of Wands, it's that wanting to reach higher. It's that competitive nature that we get into. Not necessarily competitive with other people, just like, it's that ambition, that ambitious kind of thing. Use of Voices, you could be very clear about where you want to go. The 4 of Emotions. After kind of being disappointed by your achievements so far, being disappointed by what you've done so far, but you've got a clear vision of what you want to reach for next, what your next challenge kind of thing. Interesting. Okay, what's behind that? What's behind that? Forgiveness and inner journey. Something about self-forgiveness, this. It's about being disappointed about what you've achieved or not achieved thus far, forgiving yourself, going easy on yourself. Perhaps that's what you've been doing lately, inner journey, self-forgiveness. Not really self-forgiveness, but like going easy on ourselves, going, life isn't about pushing myself, like being a soccer mum trying, to ourselves, trying to, push ourselves and you should be doing better and all of this kind of stuff. No, just letting it be okay for us to be human beings, but not letting that dampen our spirits. It's good to be ambitious, but not. It's good to be ambitious and challenging ourselves and reaching for things because it'll make us happy, but not if it's coming from a place of, I'm not good enough, I'm not doing good enough. Those are two very different things. And I think sometimes people can, if they are beating themselves up, that's when you can have like judgments about competition and stuff like that. You just see it as a negative thing. Well, it's because you're beating yourself up. If you weren't beating yourself up, then you'd see like positive challenges as a really good thing. So if you find yourself that you've got like any judgments or negativity about competition and all of that kind of thing, then it might be worth looking at that today. Because the growth here is with ambition, right? Fool. So trying something new, revealing yourself, the Chariot, fast forward toward success, but revealing yourself. So you could be coming out. It could be a risk to come out as something today. So, for example, this could be the energy. Like when I first started off my business, I was kind of doing this stuff under the radar. I was doing it was called Byron Bay Neurotherapy in my business when I first started because I was doing neurotherapy, which is like a very technological kind of EEG biofeedback therapy. But what I found was when I was doing that, of course, I was still tapping into my intuition and giving people the messages from the guides and all of that kind of thing. But I was just kind of saying it. I wasn't telling them that's what I was doing. I was just saying these things. And what I noticed was what I was saying to them, the advice that I was giving them and the messages that I was giving them was way more powerful than that technological stuff that was just kind of getting them through the door. And it got to the point where it's like, why don't I just fess up about what it is that I do and be straight up about it and call it readings and do it for people. And so you could be getting to a similar kind of a stage here where it's like, okay, I'm going to be straight up about what it is that I'm doing now and reveal myself as that. Takes courage to do that, especially if you do something weird and kooky like this, right? There's still a lot of people that don't believe in stuff like this, and that's fine. They don't need to. I've no desire to convert people or to try and get the whole world to believe in it. It's just for the people that it's for. I'm cool with that. I'm cool with that. It works for me. Sometimes I don't think I fully believe in it too, and I'm asking the guys, what have you got me doing this for? I know it's helpful and it helps me, but sometimes I think, isn't there a more straightforward, I'm very grounded, you see, isn't there a more straightforward way of doing this where I can help more people? But they have me doing this, so whatever. What's behind that is self-love. Well, there is that too. Along the lines of what I was just saying, self-love is like, why have they got me doing this? Well, because it suits me and I get to work in the way that I really want to work too. It is actually more self-loving for me to do it this way than to, I don't know, have a big business where you know, like you see these entrepreneurs with self-help kind of businesses that they're going out on the road and they're doing their public speaking and all that, and have done that with mine, but that's not really me. That's not really my way of doing it. The intricacies of one-on-one kind of stuff, even because I'm doing the general readings here, but the intricacies, what is good advice for one person isn't necessarily great for the next one. So I kind of like what I'm doing. So today you are revealing a part of yourself or getting ready to do that. It's going to take you towards success. It feels risky, but it's self-loving to do that because it has you sharing who you are, but in a way that's good for you too. So Queen of Swords, having boundaries as well. Having boundaries too, which is a good thing. I've got strong boundaries now. I had no boundaries when I started this business off online. Because I had a shop, I was doing readings in a shop, and then when I switched to online, I had no boundaries. I'd wake up in the middle of the night, look at my laptop, and if someone had ordered a reading, I would be up in the middle of the night doing it. I had no boundaries at all. I wasn't taking care of myself in the slightest. There's a need for boundaries so that you've got like solid foundations, the Four of Inspiration. There's a need for boundaries, yes there is. Growth, you've got a lot of growth. You see this growth card keeps on coming out today, so there's a chance of growth in what it is that you're doing and reaching higher and being ambitious, but doing it your way, coming from a self-loving place. And that could have you like dreaming of the future, the Page of Cups, very positive future. Ten of Voices, and putting an end to any pain that you've got in your life. So, and that could be like a job that you're in that you don't like, or you know, your way of working that's not really right for you. What's behind that? So very positive feeling that if you make these changes, it's going to lead you out of pain, slow but steady. And it might not happen straight away, but you can see in the future that it might lead you out of the things that have been causing pain, or not necessarily pain, but things that you don't like, the worst things in your life kind of thing. The stuff that perhaps a way of working that's not really for you. What about our love lives today? What have we got going on in our love lives? We've got twin flames. Wow. Twin flames. Something going on with your twin flame. Thinking that you're someone's twin flame or they're your twin flame. Reconnection with twin flames maybe, let's see. Reveal what needs to be seen and work through your feelings. If someone's making you feel a certain kind of a way, and you're having to work through those feelings. Someone could be revealing something that makes you feel a certain kind of a way. Your twin flame could be revealing something that makes you feel like a certain kind of a way, and you're having to deal with that today. Those of you in twin flame, are you a twin flame? Do you believe in that stuff? Do you believe that you've got a twin flame? Have you met your twin flame? Let me know in the comments below. I'm divided, you know. My guys never told me about twin flame. So when I heard other readers and people talking about it, I'm like, Well, my guides have never talked to me about them. I do thousands and thousands of readings. Why has it never come up if it's true? Never believed in it. And then suddenly a couple of years ago, my guides started talking about them. I'm like, what? It's true? I found it very surprising. And now I'm still divided between it, because a lot of the stuff out there, it just sounds like dysfunctional relationships to me. And I don't think that's a very good thing to be putting out there, that it's somehow special, that these dysfunctional relationships are somehow special and then we have to stick with them. I don't think that's very good advice at all. But I do believe that there are some of us that are headed toward divinity in a way, that are doing that inner work, raising our vibrations up, that are ready for a whole new level of relationship. And to me, that's what twin flames are. Anyway, let me know what you think they are in the comments below. Because it is a human concept, of course, you know. Friendship and effort. So someone who perhaps is in the friend zone is making an effort with you, or you are wanting to keep someone in the friend zone, see them perhaps develop something, but not romance at the moment. This could be about the twin flame thing. You just like, it can't be romantic at the moment, or something like that. Or they're saying that. We've got a drought and feeling unwanted. So not a lot going on in your love life, and not feeling very good about yourself as a result of it. Seeing that everyone else, or appearingly so, has got these relationships, and why can't I find anyone? Not the best energies. What else? We have a claw. Be careful, do not take risks. Interesting with the Fool card out, which is saying like you want to take a risk. Be careful there. And work, achievement, success. Yes, it's all over this reading. And family sorrow as well. Weeping willow, family sorrows. Okay, so think of a yes or no answer question, because I've got a red and a green crystal in this bag. I'm going to pull one of them out very shortly for your answer. But this is just a bit of fun because it's a general reading, not a personal reading. If you want me to pull one of these crystals out of our bag for a specific question you've got, or you want me to pull cards out of this bag for specific questions that you've got, then come along to my live show. I can do that in those mini reads. You can book in beforehand. I'll pop a link for it in the description box below, and also up there too. You don't have to come along live if you don't want to. If you're booked in for one of those reads, I will do it at the start of the show and then send you the link to the replay so you can watch it there. I can also use those in private readings as well. Book yourself in. There's a link in the description box below, and also one up there too. After you've booked in, click on the Contact Us page. Put any questions that you've got for your reading in there. So how best to deal with these energies today? Page of Swords. Learn from what has gone before and do things differently now. Right at the start of something, and you can start it off with clarity because of what you've learned before. You see, he stood on a pile of books there, and what he's learned before, he's got a better vantage point now. Starting something new, but based on what it is that you've learned. We're never really a noob anymore, because we've got knowledge of ourselves, and we've got life experiences, and so we're never really a noob anymore. If you're feeling like a noob today, you're not really. So think of a yes or no answer question now. That's funny, because on the day that I'm recording this, I am going to be starting CrossFit, and I'll be a noob at it. But I'm not really a noob, because I'm really strong already and very fit. So it's going to be interesting. But it's that kind of an energy. Think of a yes or no answer question now. Pause the video if you're not ready for your answer. For your answer is yes, go for it. There you go. It's the aquamarine. Thank you so much for watching, and don't forget to click like before you click off down there. Leave me a comment. Click on that subscribe button with that notification bell to hear more from me. I make one of these energy updates every single day of the year. I go live 3 times a week in my Psychic Cafe show as well. Would love to see you in there and give you a mini read. And I make 3 Love Picker card reads a week as well. You can find one of those right there, right now, and watch that next if you want. Well, have the best day ever, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.